Dew claws. Well, many of you have seen the video of me operating on little puppies and taking the dew claws off. And some of people said that dogs need their dew claws for balance. It might be true, and to climb out of ice is another video I saw. It might be true if the dew claws are down near the foot. Now, these dew claws are up a ways. They're firmly attached, they're not floppy and prone to get caught like real floppy dew claws are. And the nails stay relatively short, which is good. But if we go to the back leg, and we'll get real close. She's got a real floppy dew claw. Here we've actually got two dew claws, and they're pretty floppy. They're not well attached, so they could get prone to get caught on things. Now that nail's shorter, isn't it? Is that nail shorter? Yes, it is. And this nail's quite long, so those of you with dogs with floppy dew claws and high up where they don't wear normally, you have to watch out that nail does not go clear down into the pad. That's getting close. So if you're going to trim a nail like that, you can see where the pink is, right there, and you trim right ahead of that pink so it does not bleed. What you do is you get ahead of the pink like that, and then you give it a good, yeah, what do you think about that? What was that? So usually you would have somebody help you hold because some dogs they don't want their nails messed with, and it hurts slightly when you put pressure on it. But she was a very good boy, weren't she? He was a good boy. So watch those dew claws. If they start to curl around, they can get caught on something. The nail can break and get ripped off and cause a lot of bleeding. You keep them trimmed, and that's why in some dogs, taking the dew claws off at an early age is good, because if they're higher, if they're not attached very well, then they can create problems, can't they? You want to say bye? Who is that? What is it? This is the biggest dew claw I've ever seen. You can see it's attached right there. Here's the foot. And I shaved it up. The foot's usually covered with hair like that. And I'll show you the other dew claw. But the dew claw here is huge. And it's very red and inflamed. And even underneath it's splitting. So it almost looks like either it's been that way and just weakening, or it's become kind of almost a growth or a tumor at the nail bed. So if we look underneath, we can see splitting like there, and there the dew claw splitting off, and it's huge. Now there's no bone tumor at the base or no infection. It's just that the nail itself has become a burden and causing problems. Now the normal dew claw on this side is more like that. Long, but not near as gross. So that's the normal size. And dew claws can be easily ripped or torn when they get long. So this one could have actually been traumatized and grew like that, but it's something weird. I've never seen that before in 30 years, so that deserves a video. And because he's labeled caution, many cockers are fearful and they bite, so we use a muzzle and we're gentle with them because once you put the muzzle on, they no longer can bite. So it relaxes them to some degree, even though he's really just going, "You quit, I'm done." So we're going to trim that off. So we're going to trim it not too far down, and I told the owner we probably should take it off. So here's the trimmed edge of the nails. You always want to find the quick, which is the red part, and trim.
Well, as I explained in the video, dew claws in dogs, when they're loose and floppy and higher up on the leg, they can get caught in things, they can split, they can break off and cause problems. In dogs that are herding dogs or working dogs, it might be better to have their dew claws removed when they're young. That way that might not happen. But if the dew claws are firmly attached and lower, they might be used for balance, and they aren't prone to trauma and injury like the big floppy ones you see here. And of course there's that big old dew claw that the last video that gets the award for the biggest dew claw I've ever seen. So anyway, I thought I'd just include those two dew claw procedures and videos just to show you what a big old dew claw and a curved in floppy dew claw might look like. My book Dog Dish Diet is available as a Kindle, and I'm getting a lot more people that have been writing me telling me how great their dog's coat is and how much better they feel, and many of them have gotten over medical problems. So check out dogdishdiet.com. And I have a crock pot cookbook coming out soon, so look for that on www.dogdishdiet.com. Have a great day.